Since the site's down, let's take a look at this OCG ban list. Someone posted a whole screenshot of everything, and let's get right into it. So first off, we have the forbidden section. We have Catapult, Turtle, and Kaiser Coliseum being banned. Now, these are the most reasonable hits. There's an FTK with Catapult Turtle going around, and honestly, very needed to go because it was a super consistent and resilient FTK. Kaiser Coliseum was at 2 last lists, so seeing it banned is very nice. Now, I was going to upload a prediction video for this, but I can tell you I got 2 cards kind of correct already, being Catapult Turtle and Kaiser Coliseum, but that is all that we have. Next up, we have the limited section with the new Plush Fire going to 1, which is very acceptable with the new errata. And we also have Magic Spectre Unicorn Kieran. This marks that there are a total of no forbidden pendulum monsters in the OCG anymore, which is very powerful. Now, after that, let's get into the rest. We have Beatrice, the Eternal Lady, and SP Little Knight. Both these cards going down to 1. SP wins 2 on the last list. And Beatrice getting a limited doesn't do anything, because Fiendsmith only runs 1, and you only need 1. So this is kind of a redundant hit, and honestly, I am not that impressed with that hit. So now both TCG and OCG have it at 1, which is fine. After that, we actually have more hits. We have number 40 and Snake Eye Ash. So Snake Eye Ash going down to 1 is definitely one of those cards that needed to go down to 1. But seeing Gimmick Puppet of Strings going to 1, does this really matter for the Gimmick Puppet decks? Because I guess you don't have multiples, so it kind of hits the FTK in a way, but I don't feel like that is the proper way to deal with the FTK. After that, we have Senjin Summoning and Summon Limit to 1. So Senjin Summoning is one of those cards that definitely need to go down to 1 because it's another Miscellaneousaurus, and it's a big consistency piece. And then Summon Limit is at 1 in the TCG as well, so it's nice to see that the OCG is following suit. Senjin Summoning definitely needed to happen though. It's a very powerful card. Now let's get into the semi-limits. All 4 Dragon Rulers going to 2. That is very crazy to see. And I think the TCG will put all of them to 3 on the next list, because knowing how TCG does things, or they could just put them to 2. Now, these all came out at the same time back in Lord and Tekken Galaxy 11 years ago. So, realistically, putting them all back to 2, then to 3 is the best thing ever to do. And I actually appreciate that they're coming back off the list. Now, after that, for the semi-section, we have Quick Fix and Bonfire going, well, Quick Fix going from 1 to 2, and then Bonfire going to 3 to 1, or 3 to 2. So, Spiral hasn't been doing anything at all for the past whatever, but it does see tops here and there in the OCG randomly because of how open the format is. And then you have Bonfire hit, definitely needed because it's used as an engine, as a main deck card for Snake Eye, which honestly definitely is worth the hit, as it's got reprinted in Quarter Century Pride. And now let's get into the unlimited section. Now, there's quite a bit going on in here. We have Glow Up Bulb and Ib the World Challenge Justice here. 2 cards definitely deserve going back to 3. I see TCG following suit in the future for sure. We have Thunder Dragon Colossus and Orphos Scorpio. Colossus is huge for the Thunder Dragon deck because I think this means all the Thunder Dragon cards are at 3 now in the OCG. Let me double check this because it is definitely very interesting to see Colossus move from 1 to 3. And yeah, this is the only card that was on the list for Thunder Dragons. So Thunder Dragons full power, Sky Striker almost full power, Orcust full power, Salamangreat set full power, and you literally still have full power. Man, they could just play Edison, or they can play Edison, of course, but they can play Toss format full power now. Outside of Hornet drones, that is very crazy. Orpho Scorpio is a big one because this card has been limited in the OCG for quite some time, and it's very interesting seeing Predaplant Orpho Scorpio actually come off the ban list. It's been limited for so long, and this card was limited back in 2018, so seeing it jump straight to 3 is very shocking. And now finally we have time sealed 3 because it does nothing. Now it's a trap trick card, or it's a trap trick target, so that is definitely very interesting of a ban list. This is a bigger one than I usually suspect, and honestly it kind of solves a couple issues of the format, but it doesn't solve all the issues. They dealt with an FTK, probably 2 maybe with number 40 hit. They didn't deal with Fiendsmith at all, which is quite shocking because a lot of the OCG players wanted Beatrice banned. It hits Snake Eye a little because if we look at Road of the King real quick, with their most recent meta breakdown, you can see Yubel is taking over and they are at a whopping 17%, but that's not that bad. So 2 of the 3 top decks got hit, but realistically it didn't matter because they still only ran the 1 Beatrice and the 1 SP. So literally this deck is going unscathed, which is crazy to think about. But this might be the new lead in the OCG, which is going to be very annoying for them, and I definitely feel for them because Yubel is a very insane deck once we get all the utility in the TCG, being the Fiendsmith engine, and we already got Phantom in the Yubel, so this is going to be a very crazy deck once Infinite Forbidden comes out for us. But this was the OCG list. A lot of things I wasn't expecting. Well, like number 40, I was hoping that they were just gonna kill C40 maybe, but other than that, I really like this ban list, outside of them not hurting Fiendsmith engine that much. But I want to know what you guys think about this whole entire OCG ban list. It could have been more impactful, but it's definitely one of those things that we'll see what happens in time. But anyways, I've been Bolt Spider. I hope you guys did enjoy, and see you all in the next video.